What's going on, guys? Your boy Bobby back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And today's story I have for y'all is about a kid who threw his school computer out of his family's car window, all to avoid all to avoid doing his schoolwork, so he could so he could have Friday off schoolwork, so he could play some Fortnite racing on his Xbox, or probably he wanted to play Xbox on. He probably wanted to play Xbox on the school's laptop, which I don't think you're allowed. Which I don't think you're allowed to to download Fortnite or any other computer or any other Xbox or computer game on school computers. In fact you can only do that with your home with your home personal or gaming computers only, and not the school computers. But anyways, before we dive in, those watching, uh, those watching, feel free to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and yeah, that's all you have to do, and you'll be good to go. And those listening on Spotify, feel free to follow this podcast and add this episode to your library. You can also download it for offline listening. Uh, for 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 especially for occasions that there's no Wi-Fi or there's no power. You can still listen. But anyways, let's dive into the story. So basically, this kid didn't want to do this kid threw his laptop out of the window because he didn't want to do his schoolwork. I guess for Friday before spring break, but it's not even his vacation yet. I mean, come on, you still got to do some schoolwork, excuse me, even if spring break is coming. This took place back in March, in fact, and it took place in California. In California, I believe, according to the YouTube video I watched. So these people, so his family were going to school for, I guess, parent teacher conference, and no, I wasn't. Don't remember what they're gonna do, but they were taking the so we're gonna start off with the morning of the morning, like hours before the incident. So the family were taking the kids to school, uh, and it was so cold in the morning. Like the sister of the boy who the sister of the boy who did this to the school laptop said, "Oh, it's so cold. This is so cold." And the dad said, I had to turn off the heater because we gotta save the propane. We gotta save the propane." And yeah, that which is what we're gonna talk about later in this episode. So so the parents get ready to take the kids to school, all the kids to school, and and uh excuse the noise in the background, please. And then they get in the car, they drive the kids to school, and then they run some errands, real quick, and then hours later, after the parents' errands, the kids come home, and then the kids come home, and it was time to do another adventure with the kids, with the parents. And hold this. Let me pause this for a second. All right, Joel. So we're back in. So back to when the parents were taking the kids, back to school for parent teacher conference meeting, I guess, and the kid was instructed that he got to do his schoolwork on the computer he was given, on the computer he was given. Then they're riding in the car, and and then dad kept telling him, son, open up your laptop, and you better get your assignment, and you better get your school assignment done. I just want you to pass the 8th grade, kiddo. And and the kiddo, and this 14-year-old kiddo was like, oh no, I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today. Dad's like, don't give me the attitude, son. You have to get your schoolwork done. I just want you to pass the 8th grade. This is one of the only ways to, pass the 8th grade. If pass the 8th grade, or any school grade any school grade, uh, during half of the semester, during the half semester, and during the end of the half semester, and that kid just didn't want to do it. So basically, the mom was driving the car in the snow, and they basically their mom was driving the the car like in the snow. They're having this conversation. Uh, they're having this conversation, uh, and they think the kid. They thought the kid was doing his work. Anyways, they were having a conversation, and then then the dad turns around, and then the dad, which is the person making the video, turns his face around and looks at his son, and instead of doing his schoolwork on his laptop, he has the laptop right next to the window, and he rolls it down, and 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 rolls it down, and wait for it, guys, wait for it, throws the laptop out of the window, and the guy's like, no, wait, did did you just you just threw it out of the fan? You just threw it out of the van? Oh my god. It was like, honey, stop the car, stop the car. We gotta get the laptop, back up the car. We gotta get, I mean, we gotta get this, you gotta get this laptop. And the guy's name, his son's name is Leland, and this the son's name is Leland, and from oh, she talking mushrooms. That's the channel. Uh, yeah, and yeah, the dad's like, honey, stop put back up the car, and we gotta get this laptop. And so so the mom backs up the car, and then she continues backing up, but right when she's about to right when they're about to slow down from the backup, later on, the car's tire tries to feel something under it, and then the dad's like, no, you probably ran over the school's laptop. So the dad gets out, and looks at underneath the car, and the laptop and the laptop was actually run over. I mean, oh my god! I mean, does this guy even have any clue or any idea how much this school laptop is? I mean, that's like that. I mean, and the mom said, according to what the mom said, and what the school's saying, that if Leland broke it, I mean that if Leland broke it, it was gonna cost him over. It was gonna cost them. It's gonna cost them $500 to, for a new laptop, like $500. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, big laptops, depending on the size, are actually $1,000. And can you even imagine bringing a school laptop that's like even more money? That could be even more money than that actually, and and anyways, yeah, the dad picks up the laptop and tries to give it back to tries to give it back to Leland, and he and, and he's like, no, I don't want to. I mean, you. I mean, and he's like, you better hope this starts, Leland. And he brings it into the car and tries to start the laptop up, and you know gets all the dirt shaved off from the tire when it crushed the laptop. So yeah, and it wouldn't start. So they waited until they got all the way home to fix to so they so they can try and start it up again. So the family finally got home, uh and the dad continued to make the video, to continued recording, uh making an announcement that that so like when the dad walks into the house, after finding out that they're actually out of the propane, uh he walks into the house and says, "Honey, we're gonna have to shut off everything now because we're out of propane." And the dad continues talking to the YouTubers, saying, all right, guys, so we're out of propane, so no heater, so now we're gonna have to use our portable. Now we're gonna have to use the portable heaters, and there's also no hot water. So that means they cannot take showers. They cannot take showers unless they want to take cold showers, and so yeah, it's gonna be cold in the house unless they use space heaters. And they were trying to reach a company for the propane tank, and they're trying to reach the propane tank companies. Like they were actually trying to reach out to local plumber. They were actually trying to reach out to local plumbers to come and refill the to come and refill the tank. Come and refill the tank. Uh, Come and refill the tank. Uh, but that probably requires the tank to be removed for easy maintenance, easy plumbing job. So so he finally reached out to one that within their neighborhood, and they said they finally reached out to one, and they said that they're gonna have, so it's gonna take until, so it's gonna take until this the 16th of March for them to get here, for them to get there, because it's too freezing, it's too snowy for them, because it was too snowy for them to work on the tank. So yeah, that's why they delayed it to the six delayed the job to the 16th. So they're trying. So yeah, they were trying to reach out to the to the local plumber, as and they're trying to have him get there as soon as possible to fix the propane tank. And then finally, after talking about on top of the whole propane tank situation, he was also having to deal with the school laptop. He was also having to deal with the school laptop uh, that his son Leland threw out of the car window and was moving. So when he opens up the laptop, he tries. So he finally when he gets to open up the laptop and tries to try to start it. Tries to start it again. Tries to start it again, and so finally he opens up the laptop, and then press the power button, and tries to wipe the dirt off with his hands, with his hand, and then he presses the button, but the screen is still not turning on. So he holds the power button, and he says hopefully it could start again. He says hope. Okay, please start computer. Hopefully it can start again. Please start, and yeah. So he holds the start button. So he presses and holds the start button. And so he presses and holds the start button. And then he presses and holds the start button, hoping that the computer will start up as normal. Like he's seeing the Windows logo on the login information and the login boxes. But what? But as but uh, but as a result, after holding the power button, the result all they got but as but when you held the power button on the laptop, uh, the only result they the the only result he got was a bunch of lines. The only result they got was a bunch of lines on the screen, and he's like, oh my god, are you kidding me?" No, he's like, no. Yeah, like the monitor's all messed up. Like, there are lines all over the screen. I mean, can you imagine playing, trying to play Xbox on a school computer, but the teacher's like, the teacher's asking you to turn it off, but he ends up slamming the computer on the floor, and then the teacher picks it up, opens the computer up and tries to start it up again, and all they see is black and white lines, black and white lines all over the monitor. So yeah, that's literally the only result he got. So, basically, he opened up the laptop, held the. So basically, let me say this again because I know this may make you laugh. So he opens up the laptop and holds the start button, but all he sees is all he sees are lots of black black and white lines all over all over the computer screen. I mean, oh my god! And he goes, Leland, and he comes and he says, "You busted this computer. The monitor is all messed up. Like, look what you did." and and he was saying it wasn't even so much that that and the dad's like, it wasn't so much that the dad's was like, it wasn't so much that my wife ran it over, my wife accidentally ran it over, and yeah, accidentally ran it over after Leland threw it out the window. Like, this is all thanks to him. The screen is all white and black. Like, I mean, why would he want to do this? Why would he want to do it? Yeah, I mean, oh my God! Now he's gonna. I mean, now the parents are gonna have to pay for a whole new school computer. That means they wouldn't be able to go on school. They wouldn't be able to go on vacation this spring break because they had to spend the money, all because of Leland. They have to spend money on the school laptop, and that could make it harder to pay pay for the house and pay for to pay the house bills and and car payments, like all because of a broken school, all because of a busted school laptop. Like there are lines everywhere on the screen, and can you imagine opening up a computer only to find that there are white and black lines on the screen because it was smashed on the floor. Oh, I mean, oh my god. And then and then he's like, "This is all you find," and it is and we're gonna have to pay for a new computer, and he loses it and grabs the hammer and pounds the laptop and goes, "Pow, pow, pow, yay, yay!" And that's like, "Hey, no, no, that's a school computer," and then he pounds it and keeps pounding on it, and then the keys fly off, and and then the keys fly off the computer, and it becomes huge, and yeah, now he's doing more damage, and now we're gonna have to pay more money for a whole for a whole new school laptop. Oh my gosh, like that's now, I mean that's now $1,000, that's now like $1,000 down the drain. I mean, come on, how dumb is that to even smash a school computer? You need you and and yeah, I mean, if you ever think it's funny to smash a school computer, I don't think so, because it does not it's not even you it's not even it's not even this teen's computer, it's the school's computer, and uh and they're gonna have to pay for a whole new one, and yeah, thanks to this stupid bratty teenager, they're gonna have to stupid bratty teenager's behavior, they're gonna have to pay for a whole new school computer, and this kid could face a lot of school penalties, like he could be he could have penalties like OSS, like ISS, and he could have detention, and he could be prevented from doing any school activities except for sitting at a desk and doing schoolwork and all the others. And you may not even pass the eighth grade. That's the worst part. So, so I'd say the funny thing about it. So I'd say the funny thing about this video I watched is that the dad is the dad of the kid who broke the computer, who opening up and all they see opening it up only to find white lines on the screen, all the white and black lines on the screen, which the monitor is all busted. anyways I Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and for those who are watching and those listening, thank you for listening. uh I really hope you enjoy this episode, uh and yeah, see you in the next episode. Until then, it's your boy Bobby signing off. Podcast over.